O come, Emmanuel, and ransom captive Israel that mourns in lonely exile here, until the Son of God appear. Rejoice, rejoice, Emmanuel shall come to thee.
G'day everyone, it's Sharon here. Guys, this is the finished product as you've seen previously, the very basic quick tutorial. Any questions, ask below. So this is the finished one, and the embellishments I have used is from Irene Seriously Scrapping. This is her embellishment here. Oh, they're just gorgeous and very good quality. I just love these. So I'm actually having, I hope you've got some more, Irene, because I need to purchase some. Also her little diamantes on the side here. I've used a satin ribbon and some lace here. The lace is from Spotlight. And also some garter ribbon, which is the elasticated garter ribbon. Okay, I'm just going to check to make sure this is still in the right shot. Going about there. Okay, now inside the tops, this is all that is in there. I'm not pulling them all out, but this is just what I've done. I've kept it quite simple because I don't know, I don't think the lady that this is for, how can I explain it? I don't think she understands, like, knows much about this sort of thing. So I've kept it pretty simple. Okay. Also, I printed out a whole heap of little journaling cards with this embellishment on it, this cluster here. And what everyone's going to do, because this is for her hen's night, everyone's going to write on the back something, like a wedding quote, or, you know, well wishes, or like some might do a Bible verse, encouragement. That's pretty much it. She is married. They're just renewing their vows. Okay, so the little quote cards will be going in the pockets inside. All right, so let's get on with it. Okay, so again, like I said, very simple. You should be in there. Okay, now I'm going to just quickly explain. In the Blessed set, in a lot of sets, you will see or hear me say, and you will see on the site that they have sections of the sets, and it's called clusters, elements, the paper. You may see different categories of the papers, and also side clusters. Now the side clusters are, actually we'll start with just the cluster, which is usually this, an embellishment, a whole cluster of things with a frame or two frames or whatever. That's a cluster. And then you will have elements. So within these clusters are a design, a separate little design, and they are called elements, and that's what you put together to make your clusters. Okay? So this cluster here was a side, is a cluster because it's got the frame with it, and I've turned it on its side, and I've added more flowers, I've added more elements to it to make it a little bit more fuller. Actually, this one, I won't go there because it's just going to get too technical, but this actually has the frame on this side. This I added myself. I just cut the frame off and set it down further and built it up a little bit more and added this frame for something different. And I just added a scripture from Pinterest. And here I just added a journaling card from Pinterest. Alrighty, that's probably gotten a little bit confusing, but if you have any questions, just ask below, because I'm not really good at explaining things, so ask away. Alright, on this one I've made my own clusters. Up here, I just built this. On this side one here, I built this up of all the separate little elements. It's just building. A bit like Lego, really? No. And here we have a little pocket, and this is where the little quote cards that everyone, little journaling cards, sorry, that everyone will write on, she can tuck in through the album in the pocket. Again here, I've just used backing paper and some elements and a frame and a journaling card from Pinterest. I actually used the two. I've got a cream one and a white journaling spot, and what I just use that in pretty much everywhere. They're just my standard ones I've used in other books too. Okay, and here we go again. This is a cluster. As you can see, it's got the two frames with it, and I've just put journaling spots behind it. This is a side cluster. This is actually a cluster because it's got the frame with it, but I've cut the frame off. And this one here I made up with all the different elements. Okay, this is one of their side clusters, and it is beautiful. This is my favourite. This is another side cluster, and I've just made it smaller. This one I've built up myself, and this one I built myself. This is actually a frame that's got more to it, but I cut it all off just to make this journaling spot, and added the bow and the button and the little pinwheel at the back. And here we go again. This is theirs, but I've cut it, enlarged it, but cut half of it off. I only used half of it. This is one of theirs. I made this one up, and I made this one up. This is their frame, and then I've just built it up with the elements and the journaling spot behind. And I think if you look, I don't know if you can see it, but there's actually a strip of lace that I enlarged and put a strip of it at the back there and here. The lace was just pretty. It just makes things look so nice. Again here, I made this one up. This is one of their clusters, and this is a side cluster, and that is part of a side cluster. So really, you can make up everything and everything. It's just amazing. Again, this is their side cluster, and this one I made up. And just a pocket in the back. So pretty much, guys, that's the mini album. I hope you like it. Give us a thumbs up, leave comments, ask questions, subscribe if you want to. Make sure you click the links. Again, there's a link down below that specifically talks about the software side of things. And I will let you know as I grow and learn about the software and side of things. I'll let you know. But yeah, make sure you go over and check Raspberry Road Designs. All right, bless yous, and thanks for watching. Okay, bye.
Oh, come, O Key of David, come, and open wide our heavenly home. Make safe the way that leads on high, and close the path